everyone, welcome to Mimi Sparkling Diamonds. Tonight we are going to do a different kind of video. We are going to do a WIP Chat, but it's actually going to be tag questions that I'm covering. But before we get into the WIP Chat, we are going to talk about what I'm working on, where I am on it, and then we'll get into the WIP Chat itself, or the tag questions. So what I'm working on is Old Fashioned Dragon by Stanley, I've got the top of the canvas, Stanley Morrison, I think, if I'm not mistaken, is the artist. His name is Stanley. But this is his, one of his pieces. I'm doing this for a friend of ours. It was supposed to be done by Christmas, but, because of my regular job, it didn't get done. So, I am trying to finish it up. I currently have this section that I'm working on right here, this row, and then I have literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sections left. So if you are able to see the original artwork, which I do not have sitting here, it's in my logbook, the ice cube that the dragon is holding for the old fashioned, that's the 4 sections that I'm leaving till last. And I will give you all a preview of that here in a moment, but, well, probably at the end of the video. I am just putting some new putty in my pen. I'm using Randa's Crafty Corner putty in the scent. I've had this putty forever and ever now. Well over a year I've had it, and I love it. It's the best putty that I've found so far, and I just love it. And I have some more that I purchased. Where did the little... oh, it's Randa's Crafty Corner Caribbean Escape. So I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but you can see that the bag has been through some opening and closing quite a bit. So the pen that I'm using, I got off of a D-stash, and I can't remember the person I got it from, but it's this beautiful turned pen. It's wood and blue, and blue is my favorite color, and it just has a regular brass tip in it. And then my tray that I'm going to be using is this Firefly. It's black. It's called Ignite. Their Ignite series. This is my absolute favorite tray. So that's what I've been using. And then in my pen, I use the regular Diamond Art Club Heart Wax or whatever wax. I'm not real picky about my wax. And so that's what I'm using, and this is what I'm working on. So I hope everyone's doing great tonight. It is Friday night, and I just wanted to get on here and do these few tag questions and just kind of catch up with you guys. It's been a long time since I've done any type of WIP Chat or anything like that. The sections that I'm going to be working on, or this section, I'm pretty sure will take us through the whole 45 minutes or so that I'm going to plan to be on here. And this will be enough. There's only, let me see how many questions. There's 12 questions, and I have to give credit to Laura at Diamond Painting with Laura. These are her questions she came up with, and she said that anyone that saw the questions could do them and consider yourself tagged. So I'm going to go ahead and do these. I really liked the questions, and I liked her responses, and So it got me to thinking about my own. The tag name is Beginning of the Year Diamond Painting Tag Questions. So that's the name of the questions. I've got my pen loaded. Let me get a color going, and then we will go. But this section that I'm working on is very confetti heavy. This kit in general, where the dragon is and the cup is and all that, has been confetti heavy. This is beautiful. I mean, it is really, really pretty. I'm trying to get done with it because I do have 2 more whips, and I want to get those done because I'm trying to do the refresher stash. Now, the two other whips that I have already, they are older kits anyway. One of them is a Christmas kit that I was trying to work on from Dreamer Designs called 3 Winter Friends. And if I can remember, I'll try to pop up pictures in the video whenever I'm talking about this. I'll try to insert photos as I'm talking about the different canvases. I only have 3 whips. This one, 3 Winter Friends, and then one called Midnight Fox, and it's from Hobby Lobby before they switched over to their own brand. But it's really pretty. It's a round. 3 Winter Friends is a square, and this one's a square. This one's big. 3 Winter Friends is a 50 by 40, and then I'm not quite sure of the dimensions on the Midnight Fox, but they are my whips. I really do not like to have more than 3 whips, honestly, and I'm really kind of picky about having a bunch of whips because they make me have anxiety. If you're a person that can have multiple whips, like 5, 6, 10, 20, whatever it is, more power to you. I love it for you because I cannot. It makes me have anxiety so bad. So I'm like, no, 3 is my limit. So as soon as I finish this one and, go on about what I'm doing with it, getting it dry mounted and getting it to our friends, then I'm going to pull out another older canvas from DAC, and well, first I'm going to do a Diamond Dots. That's going to be my first kit. It's a Diamond Dots that I've had for a long time. It's actually a partial, but it's big, and it's of Darth Vader. It was purchased at Joann's years ago, and my oldest son, loves Star Wars, and he loves Darth Vader. It's his favorite character, and I was going to do it for him when he was, younger and before he got married and all that, and I just didn't do it. So I'm going to go ahead and complete that, and then I'm going to move on to my oldest DAC kit, and I think I might skip it because it's more of a Halloween-y one, and then I'm going to go to the next one because I'm going to do the Halloween one at around October-ish. And that kit is Hannah Lynn. It's called Cat Countess, and it's a Diamond Art Club, and it was before they, obviously quit partnering together. So it's really cute though. It has a cat, black cats in it, and I like cats, and it's really cute. So that's that. And then the next kit I have, I think, is Shaman by Lori Prindle, and it is beautiful. It's a round. It does have guide circles on it, but we'll see. But that's kind of the plan. So I hope everyone's doing well on this Friday night, resting, doing whatever you guys do on Fridays. I know some people do work on the weekends and stuff like that, but I wanted to get this video out, and today I didn't have time I do work full time as well, and I had to, for temporarily until my grandson goes to pre-K, I am watching him on Fridays. And for the rest of the week, there's other family members are watching him, taking care of him, babysitting, whatever you want to call it. But we ended up having a good day today. He didn't want me to leave and everything, but we had a great day. The weather was beautiful here. It was 70 degrees or so. The wind was blowing, and that's really pretty for Texas. We haven't had a lot of winter this year, and we're supposed to be, according to the forecast, getting really cold this weekend, but I don't think it's going to last. Originally, they said we may get some, like a dusting of snow or something, which, if you're from Texas, you realize, at least South Texas, Southeast Texas, you realize that snow means we can't drive in it, and it's crazy. So, I don't think we're going to get the snow. No, I don't know. But I know it's going to get bitterly cold. What we consider bitterly cold. So, anyway, that's good news. And, you know, we do need some winter. So, I'm glad we are going to get some cold weather, because that helps kill off mosquitoes and pests and all that stuff. Okay. But I hope everyone's having a good evening. You are going to have a restful and good weekend, whatever you do, and that you guys enjoy these tag questions. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I do lots of diamond painting videos, unboxings, some WIP chats. I do what I'm trying to get into the habit of doing on Wednesdays, WIP parades. Even though I only have 3 WIPs, I still want to show you guys what I'm doing and what my progress is. Because I really enjoy videos where I can see drills on the canvas. I really enjoy that myself. So I want to make more content like that. Where were the L's? Hold on, so let me check something here. Okay, so we're about 13 minutes in, so let's get started on the tag questions. If you do hear anything, my husband is in the living room watching TV, but he knows I'm recording, so hopefully it's not too distracting. But the name of these tag questions are beginning of the year tag questions. So, the first question is, how many kits would I like to finish this year? Realistically, I would like to finish at least 12. I tend to choose larger pieces, like this one, and a lot of what's in my stash is bigger. I am doing the Refresh Your Stash Challenge, so from Lisette Craft and Tales, and I am really, because I was already thinking about doing it, and whenever she came up with this challenge or idea, whatever you want to call it, I was like, yeah, this is right on point. This is what I want to do. So I'm just gonna go down the list. I think I've heard a lot of people talk about this, and joining the challenge and everything, and everyone's like, well, what kits are you going to work on? Or are you just going to choose 12 out of your stash or whatever? I mean, all my kits, with the exception of the Darth Vader, pretty much are 2024. Maybe the Countess might be 2023. I would have to look at my thing. I can't remember, but I know that the Darth Vader, the partial one, is definitely not 2024. And I'm not sure about Cat Countess, but I do know that I have a Chuck Pinson that I finished that's in my finish and review category playlist. If you're interested in that, you might want to go take a look at it. It's called Fly Fishing Legacy, and it's very beautiful. And it was a big piece, and it was very confetti heavy. So I guess I did that for my husband because he likes fly fishing. So that was my motivation then. But when I actually started working on it, I was like, well, I guess go big or go home, because that piece is big and confetti heavy. So, but I mean, it was worth it because the finish is absolutely beautiful. I mean, Chuck Pinson is a talented artist, and this is so pretty. Every time someone comes to our house, they comment on it because I have it in our living room, and it's just, I had it dry mounted, and we have it in the living room, and so anyone that sees it when they come over, they're like, wow, that is beautiful. And so then, starts conversation about diamond painting or whatever. But yeah, so I'm just going to run down the list. I do have a spreadsheet that I keep, and I also have Gems Flow. And so I'm trying to be better about Gems Flow and being more active in making sure both are updated. Not only the spreadsheet, but the Gems Flow as well. And my spreadsheet right now is sorted by purchase date. So that's how I'm determining what is oldest in my stash is definitely going to be by the purchase date. So I have enough, more than enough, to fill the category of older kits in the old box. I have enough, more than enough, to do 12. So if I'm able to get 12 done in my refresh my stash challenge, that'll be great. I do like to have, like I said, up to 3 whips going, but I have a lot of diamond dots. I have a lot of the Hobby Lobby canvases and stuff. These are not special projects. These are actual canvases that have already been mounted on a frame that you diamond paint, and they're like 30 by 30s or 30 by 40s or 40 by 50, whatever they are. And I have those. Those are more of a freestyle type of painting, but they're still a canvas, and I want to get to one of those too. So, and I have a lot of new canvases, but this challenge is about older, in the old box. So I do want to do that, and I do want to work on my older kits. So number 2 is, what is a kit you are prioritizing in 2026 and why? So a kit that I'm definitely going to prioritize is definitely the Cat Countess, and any of the 12 kits that I'm planning on working on down my list. And so anything that comes the next date, the next purchase date, excuse me, the next purchase date, that's how I'm going to do my challenge, because otherwise it would be too much and I couldn't keep it straight in my head. Number 3, a kit in your stash you're avoiding but would like to work on. So, okay. So, I do have a couple Dreamer designs, and they are prior to the grid tightening. So, I know that there's going to be gapping, and that aggravates me to death because they're square kits. I love the art, don't get me wrong, the art is beautiful, but I I know because I've heard from another person that the gapping is like really noticeable, and I do not like that. I do not like it. So in the darker colors it doesn't bother me as much, but in the lighter colors it does. I don't plan on giving either of these canvases away. Like, I just like enjoy the process. So that's how the mindset that I'm going to take when I work on them, is that these are going to be mine, and I like the process of diamond painting, and these are not necessarily going to be displayed in my house or whatever, you know. So you know, but I've got to take that mindset that these are older kits and they're not going to be the same quality as the newer kits. I do have a Dreamer Designs round, and I am looking forward to working on that. I've never worked on a round from them. I've only worked on square. And the first square that I worked on was in August, and that was for Paws and Claws event, and it was a canvas called Time to Chill, and it was really cute, but the grid was so tight that it was miserable to. So it was like from one extreme to the next extreme. So I'm hoping that I can find some middle ground in their canvases one of these days, but so far I have not. Okay, so the next question, number 4, a kit in your stash you don't ever see yourself working on. I do have a kit that I got in a mystery box, the only mystery box I've ever purchased, and it was a Powerpuff Girl. Now, understand that I'm a Gen X, so I'm older than the Powerpuff Girls. Like, when they came out, I was already most likely a young adult, if not already an adult, period. I don't know exactly when they came out, but they did ship me the blue one, which is the only saving grace. And so, but I just don't see myself really working on it. The kit's not very big. It's small, and it's a lot of color blocking, which I like both, but this one is like full-on color blocking. So if I had to pick a kit to say, okay, I'm not going to work on this at all, and you know, whatever, and I had to throw one away or whatever, which I don't plan to do, but it would be that one. So number 5 is, what artist can you not skip out on, auto buy, or must buy? I really like Mandy Manzano's work. If she came out with the princess panels that we're seeing now, which are the revised version of what she's doing on scarves and other media she's doing, if Diamond Art Club and her decided they wanted to release all the princess panels again that are the newer ones that she's coming up with, I would have to buy it, because I just love the way her art, and I just think she's a phenomenal artist, and I just love the princess panels in general. But these new ones that I do follow her, and these new princesses panel style that she's doing are so pretty. So pretty. So I would say Mandy Manzano. I do like Chuck Penson's work. It's just, I've got to be prepared to do it. I have a very wide range of artists in my collection. I buy paintings based on the artwork, not on who did it. But I do like Mandy Manzano's style of doing it. So, I do like her artwork style. So, if I had to name one, it would be her. That drill popped. Number 6, a new artist you would like to try. Okay. I like some of Marigoni Sully. I like some of her work. I don't like all of it, but I do like some of it. Also, I know Peggy Collins is not a new artist. Also, but I do like some of her stuff. I like the art by Josh. I like his art so far. And of course, Abraham Hunter's not a new artist either, but his work is beautiful too. So, I mean, in my collection of diamond paintings, again, I bought them based on the art, on the actual photo, not because it was Mrs. Butterdy or you know, Chuck Pinson or whoever. It's not based on that. It's not based on the artist. It's based on... I do like Chrysabug, and I have a lot of Chrysabug's artwork too. But, you know, it's like I said, my stash is based on the actual artwork itself. Not because it's from a certain artist, necessarily. Let's see. Let me get this drill down. A new diamond painting theme or style you'd like to try this year? I don't know. You know, everyone's doing the year of, it's the year of, you know, thing, where they're choosing, like Michaela is doing over at Michaela Renee, she's doing the year of witches. And then some people are doing the year of woodland animals. Some people are doing whatever. I guess my theme for this year is year of older canvases. I guess that's the theme that I have. Number 8, are there any new companies you want to try this year? Well, yes, and I already have ordered a couple things from some different companies. I have some canvases I ordered one last year from Diamond Art Studio UK to try them out, and then I ordered one here recently from Beach City Boutique, and so those I really want to get to this year, and that's why I'm saying these are going to be newer canvases that come in, but I'm still going to have those whips because I want to have 3 whips. So my main whip is going to be my older canvas that I have in my stash, the older box, DAC box. And then my other 2 whips will be whatever, you know, that I want to do. So they won't all 3 be older kits necessarily. Just the main one that, you know, from DAC, which most of those, y'all, are big. I do have some small kits in my stash, but most of my kits are big. And so, that's that, because I like a lot of detail. And so art that has a lot of detail is usually a bigger kit, and they're confetti heavy, so they take me a long time, or they're usually square as well. I haven't compared how many squares versus rounds I have, but the only reason the rounds might win is because of the Hobby Lobby canvases are all round, But as far as if I just went through Diamond Art Club and Dreamer Designs, and I said, okay, how many squares do I have, and how many rounds do I have? I think squares would win out, because I usually like art that is really, really detailed. So I wouldn't mind trying Diamond Artisan Shop if I could find something that caught my attention. I wouldn't mind trying them out. Munimade, I tried last year to get a cat fedora, but she was sold out, so I got my cat fedora from Jade at Gem Shop, and I'm happy with it. Number 9, it says, what artist are you hoping to see new licensed artwork from in 2026? Like I said earlier, Mandy Manzano, the updated Princess panels. So I would love to see those artworks licensed to become diamond paintings, because I think they would be so pretty. And I think that someone that has the talent of blinging up, there is a young lady on Facebook, and she has blinged up. The last project she blinged up was Aquamarine Fairy, and she did such a good job on her placement of the special drills that she had, and that canvas was so pretty when she was done blinging it out. So pretty. Very talented in the way of choosing where to bling, what to bling, and how much to bling. So I usually do my canvases as charted. I'm not opposed to trying to bling a little bit, but I don't want to overdo it. And I love sparkly and bling and all that, but I just think some artwork don't call for it, and I think it would take away from it. And so I think Diamond Art Club does a good job as far as the specials are concerned, but sometimes I think there's areas that could be, especially in the older canvases, I think there's room for more drills. Like, we didn't have fairy dust drills back when I first started. You know, that wasn't a thing. We didn't have a lot of the special. The only drill that we had special was an AB. So, you know, I think some canvases can handle more bling, and some canvases don't call for it. So I guess it's a matter of opinion and everything, but she is very talented. That canvas was so pretty. I don't know how much it costed her, if she already had those specials purchased, if she purchased them specifically for that canvas, but that canvas was beautiful when she was done with it. Okay. So number 10. How has your diamond painting taste changed over the year? I used to love landscapes. Now I like a lot of portrait style. Not that I hate landscapes. I mean, I still like them, but I really am into the portrait style, or painting like animals, you know, stuff like that. And so I'm gonna reach for, I mean, this canvas here is typically not my style, but my husband and my friend are friends. One of them, his wife likes Barbie, and I've already done a Barbie canvas for her, and then I'm doing this piece for him because my husband and him like to drink old fashions. But if I was to just, not that I don't appreciate the artwork, but If I didn't have this reason to purchase this kit, I wouldn't have bought it. It's a beautiful kit, don't get me wrong, it's beautiful. But it's not something that I would have chose to diamond paint, just for the sake of it. But I also bought a second copy of this because eventually I'm going to do one for my husband and try to do it on the down low so he doesn't know, so it'll be a surprise, because he has been following along with this canvas and what's going on with it. Okay, so number 11. What is one of your diamond painting goals this year? Well, I kind of covered it. One of them is keeping up with my gems flow in the spreadsheet. Another one is to work on my older kits in my stash. And then one of them is to actually track the time it takes me to work on a canvas. Now, with that being said, I'm not doing that with this kit. I will start that as soon as I start another kit. I will track the time it takes me to work on that specific piece, because I didn't initially start that with this one and I'm almost done with it. So that wouldn't give enough credit. So at the end of the year, when I figure out my time, it's going to be less 1 month, because I couldn't tell you. Because I do want to be finished with this by the end of January. So basically, it'll be 11 months worth of time, and then that's when I can tell you. So, because I don't want to give no one a false pretense on this one, because I haven't done it, and I've already done a lot of the confetti heavy parts and the glass and all that. So how can I honestly tell you how long it took me if I haven't been doing it from the get-go? And the next question is, let me see here, I've got to get my paper, I'm sorry I moved it around a little bit, is what diamond painting thing are you leaving behind in 2025? So the diamond painting thing that I'm leaving behind in 2025 is going to be doubting myself and my abilities. Let me explain. So basically in 2025 I started my channel, and I am and have been constantly comparing myself to other creators and, you know, my success or what have you to others. And I know that that's not healthy, and I know that that's not what I need to be doing, because I'm my own individual. My circumstances are different than everyone else's, and so some people have more time to diamond paint than I do, and so on. Some people, you know, their circumstances are different. They don't work full time. They have a lot more time on their hands, and they have a lot more ability to allocate time to diamond painting than I do. Especially in the winter time or the fall time, whenever I know that the people that have been watching me know that I have a side business, and we are going to be closing that in April of this year. We're doing our final show in April, and then we're going to be done with it. So anyway, that also takes a lot of time from my free time to diamond paint or what have you. But my regular job was very busy this fall. It was busier than it normally is, and surprisingly, I ended up not doing a lot of my shows for my side business because I had to work a lot of extra hours. Now it's back to normal, and it's slowed down, and it's great. But just looking at others and looking at, you know, okay, looking at how many videos they put out, looking at, you know, how many subscribers they have or whatever, you know, or how many canvases they get done. I know that everyone is different, and everyone diamond paints at different rates and different speeds, and that's okay. I'm not judging anyone or anything like that. I know that I'm a slower diamond painter, um, especially because I choose to do big projects like this. This is a large canvas that I'm working on. So I tend to do big projects, and so they're going to take me a lot longer, and they're square. And like right now, I'm tweezing my specials because I don't like the way that the putty or the wax gets on the specials. I don't like that. So I tweeze my specials in, and so um, that takes me a little bit longer. But basically, I'm leaving behind comparing myself to others, whether it be in diamond painting or in life in general, because I am my own individual. They are their own individuals, and I do not want to keep doing that. I don't want to put my success up against someone else that their circumstances are different. Um, I enjoy this channel. I enjoy the subscribers I have, and thank you all to that have subscribed, and I really appreciate y'all and the support and the moral support that y'all give me, and by just watching my videos, and some people that have commented, and you know I mean, I'm perfectly content with my subscribers. If you're new here and you want to subscribe, we'd love to have you over here. Um, but, it's just human nature for us to compare ourselves to others. It's just the way that we work. But I am trying my hardest to just appreciate what I do have, and appreciate the followers or subscribers, whatever you want to call it, that I have, and just, really, I'm sorry, y'all, my husband is watching TV, and it's a loud war scene, and I'm sure y'all can hear some of that. I've already asked him to turn it down several times, so I'm sorry if y'all can hear it. But anyway, yeah, so moving forward, leaving behind comparing myself to others is what I'm going to be doing. So moving forward, I'm going to appreciate the things I have, enjoy my channel, enjoy sharing with you all my diamond paintings, whether it be 12, whether it be 2, whatever it is. Just take life one day at a time, slow down, and realize that I am one person and I can only do as much as I can do, considering whatever circumstance that I'm facing. And I'm going to give myself a little grace, because this past year has been 2025 there was a lot of good that happened, but there was a lot of challenges as well. So I just want 2026 to be a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more about, kind of mental health, and, just more self-awareness about how I'm feeling, what I'm feeling, and these kind of things. So I want to be more relaxed. I want to really, really enjoy diamond painting. I want to use it as what it's really meant to be for. It's a craft, it's a hobby, and it's relaxing to me when I'm not pressured. And so I just I'm just going to take it one day at a time, and we're going to go from there. So it's all about giving myself a little grace. So leaving behind the comparing of self to others. So that wraps up the diamond painting questions. The tag name is Beginning of the Year Diamond Painting Tag Questions. Again, consider yourself tagged if you have a channel and you want to participate and use these tag questions. All the credit goes to Laura at Diamond Painting with Laura. And go over there and check out her channel. Her channel is really good. She is a sneak peeker for Diamond Art Club, and I believe Art Dot and possibly somebody else, but I can't remember exactly who. But she is definitely a sneak peeker for Diamond Art Club and Art Dot. So definitely go check her out. Again, it's Diamond Painting with Laura. Y'all probably already subscribed to her, but if you're not, go check her out. And these were her original tag questions that she created herself. So giving her credit where credit is due. So, and if you're don't have a channel and you want to participate, again, you can participate in the comments below, or you can go to her channel and participate in her comments on her video, if that's what you want to do. But I really appreciate you all watching my channel. I really hope you guys enjoy the diamond paintings that I'm going to be doing this year. Enjoy the kind of nostalgia. There's going to be a nostalgia factor in some of it, depending on your age and such. And it's just kind of cool to go back and look at your older canvases, and we'll see how they work out. Like I said, a lot of my canvases are in 2024. There are a few that predate that, but not many. So they're not terribly old, like 2020-ish or whatever, but they, are 2024. So, some of them are on the 2-year mark because obviously, we're in January. So again, thank y'all so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your support and loyalty. I really, really do appreciate all of it. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I will catch y'all in the next video, and be looking out for a video coming out possibly this week, an unboxing, and definitely a whip parade kind of video. Even though I only have 3 whips, I will show you guys, and if I'm able to get this one finished, I will make a finish or review video, because I really need to work on this and get it done. And the other 2 whips do have more progress on them than I showed last time, so I'm sure y'all will be interested. If I do finish this one for some reason, my plan is to pull out my Darth Vader canvas and start getting it kitted up. So either way, there's going to be 3 whips that you're looking at. If it's not this one, it's going to be the Darth Vader. And then, Dreamer Designs, 3 Winter Friends, and Midnight Fox. So, again, thank y'all so much for watching. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Y'all have a great rest of your week, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good evening. Bye.